Hi everybody, I'm Haneen at the Adult Learning Center downtown at Maine, and June is Pride Month, and the library has plenty of resources to celebrate Pride Month, so let's take a look.
As you know, June is Pride Month, so happy Pride. Today we're going to be talking about the LGBTQIA resources available on the library website. So resources is obviously circulation materials, but also events put on by the library and events put on by organizations outside of the library. So to get started, we will go to our wonderful chpl.org website, and once we're there, we'll click on Books and Media tab and slide on over to By Audience. And that is where you'll find the LGBTQIA+ tab. We're going to click on that. Once we click on that, we will arrive at the resource page, which is a local, regional, and online resource guide curated by none other than library staff. So as we scroll down, you'll see 5 very helpful tabs that all include lists of circulation materials that have to do with these titles here. So we'll have LGBTQIA+ 101 materials guide, Trans 101 materials guide, health, teen resources, and escapism, of course. So we'll come back to those things. I just want to scoot on down the page just a little more and start off with our quick links. So under the quick links tab, you will find 3 categories: local support groups, community organization, and orientation and identity. So under the local support groups tab, let's click on that. We arrive at a wonderful list of organizations around the city of Cincinnati that deal with support of the LGBTQI+ community. So you see it's a long, wonderful list. And I just want to draw attention very quickly to the Cincinnati Pride tab. And we'll click on Cincinnati Pride, which we know is a parade which celebrates Pride in Cincinnati. And so that's cincinnatipride.org. And if we scroll down, we'll see that Pride this year is on the 24th, meeting at Sawyer Point. So it's a great way to celebrate Pride, and a fun way. If we go back and click on community organizations, similar list, similar tab. And then this one is really great as well, orientation and identity. So this one just has a wonderful list of terms and definitions around orientation and identity. So if you or someone that you know is looking for some support, or if you're wondering how to talk to somebody, or you want to send this to somebody else, this is a wonderful exhaustive list of all of the terms and definitions that could come up around identity and orientation in the LGBTQIA+ community. So a wonderful guide. If we scoot on back, here you'll see upcoming Pride Month events. So here we have Mindful Birdwatching, which is a birdwatching group at the library, but this month for Pride they are meeting up with queer birders of Cincinnati and doing a morning of prideful birdwatching. On June 22nd, there is a Pride Flair to Wear happening at the downtown library, so don't miss that. As well as, of course, Cincinnati Pride, which we touched on just a moment ago. Some wonderful Pride events happening around Cincinnati. A more supportive aspect of the resource guide here is this wonderful thing called Queer Gabby. And here, I'll just read it for you. You can get your burning questions about LGBTQIA plus library and community resources answered by library staff. So this means any recommendations around LGBTQIA books and media, podcast, movies, history, or connections to community support organizations. So you would just put in your name and your email there, and Queer Gabby would take it from there. And here on the right side of the page, you'll see some examples of questions that Queer Gabby has answered in the past. So again, if there's somebody in your life who is looking for more information, or you yourself are looking for more information, and you're looking for ways to support loved ones, the Library Resource Guide has plenty of great information for you. So if we scoot on down just a little more, we'll see staff picks. So here we have Read with Pride. We have new LGBTQIA plus novels. So these are things that have just come out. We have documentaries about the trans experience. We have Black Resistance, adult books. And so on and so forth. Definitely something for everyone. Sweet little picture here. So further along the page, we have related blog posts, and some of these are things that have happened in the past, sort of an archive. But this one here is really interesting. Celebrate Pride Month and 50th anniversary of Cincinnati Pride with new digital collection. So CHPL here is commemorating 50 years of the first Cincinnati Pride with a series of materials and even it looks like archival footage of Cincinnati Pride in the past. And down here still we have some new and trending materials that spans fiction, films, graphic novels, and nonfiction. So these are things that have just come out. Great fun. So let's shimmy on back up to these tabs here. These are wonderful resources of materials that we have here at the library. And our wonderful staff has gathered them up for you in this nice, neat list. And these include books, ebooks, graphic novels, children's books, adult books, audiobooks, DVDs, streaming material, all kinds of stuff for whoever might need. If we click on the Trends 101 tab, You'll see materials about the trans experience, from parenting to how to talk about identity, diversity, and justice. Wonderful stuff. This one is really good. All about health and the LGBTQIA plus experience. So we have the Pride Guide, Men Like Us, Sexual Ecology, Strategies for Survival, and so on and so forth. So Teen Resources, we'll click on. And this is a wonderful page here. If you yourself are a teen, or you have a teen in your life, we have a link to the LGBT National Youth Talk Line, the Trans Lifeline, the Trevor Project, as well as a number of other things. And under escapism, we have film and television, music, and books. All covering and exploring and highlighting and celebrating the LGBTQIA plus experience.
I hope those resources were helpful for you to learn about Pride Month. And I hope you have a great Pride Month for everybody out there. And thank you for joining me for a Lunch and Learn. We'll see you next time.